Alright, welcome back folks. Hermes is fed and looks happy. Let's hope he stays happy. And I have some more coffee! Yay! Let's get rid of the rain here. And we were working on getting some power for our forestry machines so that we can get our bees really going. Now, we can take this coal coke out that it's producing and probably chuck it in here for now so that these things have power. So, back to impregnated sticks. We need seed oil, which we get from a squeezer, and seeds. So, let's grab some seeds. We could do a whole mess of seeds. Do I have more? I do have industrial hemp seeds in here. So we have 10. I'm not sure these will work. They don't show as working. Put you in here. What else do we have in here? A lot of. We have beetroot seeds. Those don't get used for anything else. So we need to make seed oil. We need to make a second squeezer as well for honey and yeah. So let's get a tank, which I think I have a couple in here. Do I? I know I have a couple. Where did I put them? Are they still? They might still be over in the roots area. Let's go look. Yep. Okay. Oops. Does it sound like he's happy? Oops. I wonder if you can auto pull out of a squeezer or if it needs to needs pipes. Doesn't look like I can configure it by sides, so it definitely looks like I'm going to need pipes. The only way I could do that is if I had a tank that auto pulled. But we don't currently have that. It's gonna take a lot of seeds, as I knew it would. That's probably gonna require us to get some farm automation going. You, and you're not fully grown yet. Beetroots. That's a carrot. I don't need you. Oh, too far. All right. It's gonna take forever to get a bucket. Builders, fluid pipes. Yep, that's definitely, we have some of that type of stuff up here. Let's grab the builders. We have all sorts of interesting things in here. What's your deal? What's going on? He's just singing. I will just say that that's because he's just looking at me like, what? I'm not doing anything. Okay. We need another redstone engine, guys, if we're gonna use fluid pipes. Oops. Wow, this is an impressive pick. And we're not going to want to put it close to this, are we? Okay, so I have to rearrange this a little bit. And I didn't bring any of the integrated tunnel stuff. Need to dump some of this stuff we don't need in our inventory right now. What else did I just chuck in there that I shouldn't have? Seriously. We need to move this down a bit. Do I have more of these cables? Because this is not what we want, because this is MJ's and these aren't, these take RF in this pack. Did I have more logic cables over there? Otherwise, we're going to need to do immersive engineering cables, which we're going to need to make anyway. I don't have any more actual cables. I just have the... Oh, well, I have 8. No, those are fluid cables. Dang it. Yeah, no, we're going to have to make... LV... wire connectors. So we're gonna make LV wire. So let's get going on that. We need clay blocks, which I know I have some clay. And we need a bunch of copper. He's still making a whole bunch of noise. So let's get that going. We need to make bars and plates. So we'll get that going. Down here in our Ember setup. Are you already set at bars? Yep. So we'll do half of this as bars. And then do we have a stamp? A plate stamp? We might not. And we're gonna need to, unless that's what that is. Oh, look, that's a plate stamp. We need you. All right, so this is gonna go for a while, and we'll get a stack of copper, and then we'll come back and we'll do plates. We need to go to a furnace and smelt the clay. While we're here, let's swap our jars. Okay. Do you have any fuel in you? You do. So we get that. We're getting the sticks going, which we don't need to use treated sticks in here. Regular sticks work just fine. There's the copper that we need for those. Let's grab some iron and some redstone so that when we can do the kinetic dynamo, we'll have everything we need. which I'm pretty sure we already have in the Thaumcraft area, but we'll grab a bit more. Okay, and we need to make another, need to do sealant. We have cactus there, don't we? Yes, we do. I'm pretty sure we do. Let's grab this one, which we can turn directly into pipe sealant, I think. Or is it the... Can we use that as pipe sealant? It's slime balls. That's it. Okay. That's for in case we need to do more pipes. Since we don't have access to gates, which would make more compact Buildcraft piping systems, we need to use engines, and so we need another redstone engine. We need another, at least one or two of these. These are cheap. The pistons are the fun part. Okay, so we're fine there. We have everything else we need for that. We have cobble. Grab some wood. And there's some terracotta. Oh, he's still in there. They're still going in there. No, Hermes, I can't hold you right now, sweetie. No, don't give me that look. It's still going. No. How much is in there? Oh, it's almost done. We're at 50. Eyes. Oh, Hermes, I said no. All right. Oh, the plates. Do some plates now. And we need the regular shears will do this, I believe. Yes. Okay. So we can make a couple of connectors. So we got that. We might need a relay. So we'll do one of those. Let's put the Buildcraft pipes away. And give us some more of that. Alright, so then let's make some coils. How many can we make? 8. That's only enough to make the copper coil block. So we're gonna need to we need to make a couple more plates. So we'll get that going. Let's make you. And you. So there's the Kinetic Dynamo. We need to get that started, and then we need to make some more of the coils in order to run cabling, which is what we're doing here. There's 4. Let's do a couple more. And when you're done, is now. Okay, we have a couple more plates. Great. All right, so we can remove that and that. And these things, because we don't need to, we've got them. All right. And now, all of this stuff in our inventory that we don't need again. Inventory management's always fun, and that's kind of the point, isn't it? Pipe sealant stuff. Oh, I hung on to that. I shouldn't have. Oh well, get rid of you two. Okay. So we've been getting some creosote. Look at that. And we have a little bit of power. And so the next step is we need to set the squeezer up to put the seed oil into the radiant tank. We're gonna move you, which means popping you off. And we want to put you there. And the buildcraft stuff, we need a wooden pipe and the wooden pipe extracts. And we're going to go into there. And this is where we need to put the engine. So let's make the engine. We need a bit more cobble on us. Wood, redstone, iron, and then what do we need for this? Wooden gears. 2 of those. Glass. Might not have any of that. Let's get some glass. Ugh, I so need to be able to fly everywhere. Gotta get that set up, don't we? Need to make a lever. Okay. The lever. There it goes. Are you going in? Seed oil. Fantastic. So that's step 1. Now we just need to make a whole bunch more seed oil. A whole bunch more. So I think it takes 100 seeds to make a bucket. I don't want to use up all of my... Hey, who said you could climb the fence? I didn't. Oh man, I didn't mean to break that. Dang it. That's a bummer. Didn't mean to break you. The carpenter. I don't know. It's awfully tempting to just go to figure out a larger farm. Big farm. We need a lot of seeds. Is that the maximum thing for seed oil? We can use olive oil too, but we already have seed oil started. These extra tree stuff requires a bunch of breeding that, yeah. Ooh, it does take rustic stuff. So that's good to know. We can chuck all of our seeds in it. I don't think it'll take the XL food mod stuff. We do uses. It doesn't show. It can do plant oil. Yeah, we don't need plant oil. So XL food mod, nope. Pumpkins and melons, yes. So we need a bigger farm to do seed oil than our just little starter farm here. So what do you say? What do you say we work on a bigger seed farm? And as a seed farm, maybe just set up a melon and pumpkin farm, since we get more than one seed per pumpkin or melon. That might be an option. How much is in here? Almost half a bucket. How much is needed to make impregnated seeds? Impregnated, not sticks. We need 100 in order to do 2. And that's actually where the carpenter needs to go. It needs to go here, and it can go in here. Yeah. So we'll use this carpenter for impregnated sticks. It needs power, which I can do the integrated tunnels until we have this. Well, we could probably set these up. If we did, now we'd have to not walk into this area because it's gonna zap us. But let's see if this works. If we do you there and there. Alright. Let's take all this off. And what we're going to want to do is dang it, grab the relay. Okay. Do that. There. And then from there to there. Oh, you're in the way. I see. What if I put you in the back? Does that work? You do not have power. Huh. Does integrated dynamics have a wrench of some sort? It probably does. I'm wondering if the battery needs... do we probably need to make an immersive engineering battery? And what are they called? Let's just make one of these. LV capacitor. So we need to go grab some lead, iron, and we can make treated wood now. So step 1, clear our inventory a bit. I really don't know what to do with integrated dynamics stuff. It was too confusing, so I don't want to keep trying to learn it. We'll stick with something that I don't get frustrated over. So over here we need lead, iron, lead, iron, 3 iron. We have copper. I think we have it in here or over there, one of the two. We need treated wood, which is why we have regular wood. Redstone, which we have there as well, probably. And then we need to do a bucket. Creosote. And does it need to be logs or sticks? Or not sticks, logs or planks? Probably planks then. Yep. Alright. Capacitor. Now, if we swap out you for you and looking for my hammer. You're still trying to produce power, aren't you? But we need to make sure that it's input on this side. Input. Output. Now you're receiving power. Yes. Put you there. Okay. All this grass in the way. You have power now. Yay! Power. Now, as I said, you can't walk into these, can you? Yep, you get hurt. So we have to be careful. And I wonder if there's a way to get the power out of this. Hold shift to configure the opposite side. Oh, okay. Aha! Good to know. Hold shift to configure the opposite side instead of having to dig underneath of it to look at it. So I wonder if I can configure you to receive and put you here. No. And I don't know if there's a way of configuring this. I know I can make insulated. I know. Ow. Let's put you there. Alright, so we now have a source of power. It's connected to all three of these machines, and this one is going to be for seed oil, to make impregnated sticks. That should be the recipe. Maybe it needs to go in the middle. It says no recipe. I know it's the right recipe. Perhaps it's just because it doesn't have enough seed oil. It needs 100. It doesn't have 100 yet. I'm gonna make that as the assumption. All right. Next step, we need better farm, bigger farm at least, bigger. Does hemp seed give more seed oil? It gives 10, which I think is the same as, say, pumpkin seeds. Yeah. So, other than the fact that we need this in order to do the panels for the sail, we need to make the windmill sails. We don't really need anything beyond that. So we might just make a mini pumpkin and melon farm. And we might steal a couple of these to do that. We've got sugarcane coming in. So yeah. If we steal a couple of these, and let's see. Sunflower, you're gonna get moved somewhere else. Melon, pumpkin, melon. Okay, so let's move you course I didn't pick the chest up because that would be easy. Move you over. And these two are what we're going to probably force to grow forward. So I'm going to put you there and you there. Okay, so this will be forced to go that way and this will be forced to go that way. But what we'll have is these two come forward. So do we need to be here? Nope, it needs to be the other way. And we'll put chests behind it because that's the way this one works. Did I throw all of my wood somewhere? That's got glass. Where did I put it, guys? Oh, it's in there. Let's go get more. Coin. Okay. Alright, so we were making chests. Yes, making chests. Does this recipe exist? Ooh, it does. Great. So I know this is not fast, but hey, it's a little farm that automates now. And in time, it will work. Alright, so we do have a small bit of seeds going. This says it has no power. That's empty. But this isn't working. Yeah, it is. It's gotta be. What's it doing? Oh, you made impregnated sticks. Why don't you have power? You're hooked up. It says you're getting 34 RF. You're just not going fast enough. Oh, this is just a trickle of energy. Makes sense. I'm trying to run a coal generator to run two machines that clearly need a lot more energy than I'm giving it. Well, how much energy does a windmill make? Do I not have... I don't have immersive engineering book in here. I believe I need to make one. Engineers... That's engineers decor. There. You. A lever and a book. A book. This is all in hope that it actually has the numbers in it and I don't have to go to the wiki. No, it doesn't have numbers in here. I realize that I'm picking a windmill, and a windmill isn't a high power. Okay. This says power. We're gonna add sails. If we put it up way high, which makes sense, we could get up to, in clear weather, 50 RF a tick if we put it above 200. What do we think, folks? How high up can we put it? We're way down low there. And the challenge we have is extending the reach. We're gonna have to make a bunch of wires. We're not very high up here. We're at ground, at sea level almost. So in order to get it up to a decent height, we're gonna have to like build it way up high. Yep. Yep. My head's just going, man, we have so much to do to get where we want to get. Like, this is going so slow. We have 2 impregnated sticks because it's just not able to. It's making power, it's just our machines here are using it faster than it can make it because it's just one little baby coal gen. Okay, let's put you in here. We have it. So the other thing we wanted to do was automate some apiaries. No, dang it. I really would like hardened, and it looks like I'm probably going to use the first frame we make for this guy. Still just rocky cultivated. The percentage chance of getting mutation I think is only like 12% or something for the hardened bee hard. 20%. Yeah, so it's not very high percentage yield to try to get a hardened bee. And we're trying to get towards iron bees. Iron bee, iron drone. Which we need to get metallic, and metallic is where I'm trying to get to first, which is through obsidian. So we need a hardened bee, and I have a steadfast drone. 20% chance to get obsidian, and obsidian to get in fiendish, which we have to go find. It's do metallic and hope that the fiendish traits don't end up on it, because otherwise I will get, I think, burned or injured in some way, because this is a hell bee. To get the metallics, we'd have to breed that out of it. And I don't have the Apiaries suit to protect myself yet in order to get the metallic bee. And then we can, once we get the metallic bee, we'll be able to get the iron bee, because we already have industrious. So as you can tell, long process. But worth it in my opinion. Oh, there's a rusty bee. Is that easier to get to? It needs extra bees. More bees. Okay, so they're two different mods. How do you get rusty? Resilient. Resilient is robust, tolerant. Diligent and rocky give you tolerance. So I wonder if this is the I wonder if this is causing a problem, because this is the same mutation I'm trying to do. For hardened is also could get me tolerant, which will still give me the same direction, just a different bee. So I wonder if there is a conflict between the two. Or it'll just be a chance of one or the other. Because yeah, this is the same mutation. Oh boy. That's going to be annoying if that's the case. I don't have any way of knowing for sure. I mean, we could hop into a test world and we could test it, but that would take a while. It would take a while. So we've got some thoughts to do. We need to make a bunch of engines. Man, see, in all these engines, it would be a lot easier if I could get to gates, but gates require the assembly table and a lot of power. So much power. Okay. So much power. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking, guys. I know you're like, why is it so quiet? Yeah. Because I'm trying to figure out the right direction to go. Oh, you stayed industrious. Is these gonna stack? Oh, we might have gotten a pristine industrious, a perfect bee that'll just keep producing industrious now. Cross your fingers. And hope that this next generation doesn't produce anything else. I could scan it to see if it's what it should be, but... So this is one of the bees that we need to automate, and this is the other bee we need to automate in this setup. So that it will produce the royal jelly we need and the pollen clusters. Yeah. Because we need this stuff. Scented paneling. And honey. So we need to set up another squeezer into a tank and do honey. But yeah. So essentially I just need to make one more redstone engine. That'll make me happy. So let's see what we have for resources down here. To do that. 2 of these. And only make 1. Need that glass. And a lever. All right. All right, apiary number 1 here, and we're going to do out here, in here, and a chest on top. Okay, and then the other apiary, I think this one is got a label on it, so we need one that doesn't. Hey, this had a frame in it. Ugh. We'll use you. You're an impregnated frame. You'll help a little bit. And then we get the second one going here. And we need transport pipe, Apiaries pipe. The wooden extraction pipe there, and the Apiaries pipe on top with the chest, and then a regular pipe here. Alright, and then we need to put redstone engine, levers, and then we need to configure black is bees, white is anything. Any bees, white is anything. Okay, and then this one is the same. Black is any bees, white is anything. Alright, and so we should be able to put this one, we know cycles over. Put these guys in here. These guys in there. You should find your flowers. I mean, seriously. Okay. So that should be that. This should automatically run now. Yeah. And when we're certain that this one will cycle over without giving us extra garbage drones, then we'll be able to have alveary supplies being produced. This is Imperial. Okay. And that will make me happy. Alright, sleep. So we need to make another squeezer, and we need to make another carpenter. And we're totally going to need a line of centrifuges processing combs. So I'll need to really make a better setup here. At least this is producing a tiny amount of power, but it doesn't look like this is doing anything. Like, where is this power going? Just here. Very, very, very slowly. I need to fix that. I don't think we can do any... Alright, so we have a lot of things we're working on here to get these bees going. And I probably will work on them a bit between streams of getting the windmill made, because that's just some crafting and sticking it in the air. We already have the Kinetic Dynamo, so we just have to crack the windmill, make the sails so that it increases its RF output. I'm going to probably continue to do bees here just because of this giant flower field that we found. It would be fun to have the bees around all these flowers just for fun's sake. Do you have a way to make electrum? Yes, I have embers alloying. What you mean to upgrade to MVs? To medium voltage? But I don't have... A windmill isn't going to make medium voltage. It's not going to produce enough to need medium voltage wires. And I'm pretty certain we haven't reached the max limit of these LV wires. I'm pretty certain the LV wires can send more than 34. I'm pretty certain. Let's see. Our production wires. Does not say. On the wiki, it doesn't say how much RF it can transfer. But I'm pretty certain my little coal gen or the windmill won't go more than the max LV wire. The max LV limit. I'm pretty certain. Right now it's just the fact that we don't have power generation high enough to run these. I would love to get... Oh, here's our other problem. It's going in here instead of in there. There's the bigger problem. How do we get it out of this? It wasn't working hooked up to... I don't know. See, this wasn't working. And I don't know if it's just because it needs to be hooked up a certain way. If we put you here... Can you drain? No, you're filling up. So we need to find out if there's a way to configure this to be output. LV wire from the battery to the capacitor. We'll have to make another connector. Let's break that. And if we did... Nope, it doesn't drain. This is set to input here. But this is going up because of that, but it's not going down. So I'm going to assume it's this battery. Maybe it's not set to output. It might need its wrench. which I think I have up here. This. Let's find out. See, that's the question too. Will it work with I eat? Your guess is as good as mine. That just breaks it. Yeah, so... Alright, yeah, we'll figure out what to do with the power in this some other point. At some other point. I'm gonna probably call it for today. I'm really hungry. I need to get some lunch. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to make it to 2 o'clock. But hey, 1 o'clock, you got a 3-hour stream. I hope you've enjoyed. As I mentioned, I will probably work a little bit more on getting the power system set up here for the bees, because we really need to get some bee breeding going so that we can do Apiaries, and I'm tired of having to go mining. I'd like to have automated bees, and learning them is always a challenge. So yeah, as far as magic is concerned, the next thing we really need to dig into is Botania. We need to power through Botania and get some massive mana gen going. So, 1, I'd like to find a location where I want to have the Botania Academy. And 2, I want to get a bunch of mana gen going in some form. We were going to do Astral Sorcery with the Immersive, so we need to get to that to make a whole bunch of mana. So yeah, between streams I'm going to do all of that hunting, hopefully. I'm going to jot it down, and we need to find a Botania Academy location, and we need mana gen out the wazoo, and I'm going to set up better power gen for the forestry machines and probably make the 2 we need. We need a squeezer and another carpenter for honey to make the paneling for the Apiaries. That's all stuff that, you know, we can run over when we come back to do this pack again. Tomorrow we'll be streaming All the Mods 3 Expert from the Breakfastcraft server, so I hope to see you back here tomorrow. I haven't made any progress in that pack since last played on Thursday, so I hope to see you back then. Take care, folks. Have a great rest of your day. Bye!